What is up, guys? It's your boy Belzos here, and we're back at it again in the square with another review for you. So today we will be reviewing once again the anime K and episode 7. So let's begin. So in this episode, a lot of things happened. A lot of interesting things, might I add. So the first thing happened, which was the Blues infiltrating Shiro's and Yada's meetup point sort of place. Well, not really their meetup point, but where they were talking on this football field. Now, obviously, Yada said that he was going to protect Shiro and that Shiro should run for it, and confronted Munakata, who was confirmed to be the Blue King. I mean, I had my suspicions for time, but now it has been written in the book and it has been said that Munakata is the Blue King. Now, obviously, before Munakata had his arrival, Neko created this illusion, and when Munakata finally broke through the illusion to go and help out his fellow Blues, we found out a little something about the Sword of Damocles. Was that I think it appears when a king is ready to battle. So in this case, Munakata was prepared to face the Black Dog, aka Yado, and resulting in his Sword of Damocles appearing in the sky. Now, during this battle, Munakata said something quite interesting. He said that the colorless king is also the weakest king. Now, but he said that the colorless king is also the weakest king, but he has hidden potential which can catch everyone by surprise. Now, Shiro being the weakest, not the weakest king, but Shiro being the colorless king, or said to be the colorless king, obviously meant that he is obviously going to have some sort of hidden potential. Now, this is where stuff gets interesting. Shiro obviously doesn't want to leave Yado behind, so he runs back to help Yado. Now he says something. He says before he does some next thing, he says, "Yado, I'm sorry." So what I'm about to say, does that mean he's known about it all this time and he's just been lying, or was his memories recently jogged and he realized he could do this? Now, what he did, he put his hands together and he brought them apart, and obviously this small sword started to enlarge and go to the sky, being Shiro's Sword of Damocles. And I was hyped at this point. I was so good. I was feeling over the moon, and obviously Shiro's Sword of Damocles appeared in the sky. Everyone was shocked. Everyone was amazed. A glowing white sword. I mean, how could you get anything better? And I was pretty stoked for that. I was pretty interested. I'm not gonna lie to you there. But another thing was confirmed, that when the battle was finally over and when Shiro, nothing major happened in the battle. It's just that we finally saw what Shiro was able to do. He was able to go in an instant. Now, if you watch my previous 2 reviews, you would know my hypothesis of Shiro, why Shiro's alibi doesn't match up. He might be able to teleport. Now, I'm not saying this is teleportation, but I'm just saying he was able to go from A to B in an instant. Now, this may be the reason why when he had his alibi saying that he was at this place and it was impossible for him to get to that place with the time, maybe he was able to teleport. So I'm just gonna say teleport because it's the easiest thing to class it as. But that's what I think. I think that I'm still going with the hypothesis that I had in the previous 2 reviews, that they are the murderer and Shiro are the same person, maybe just an alter ego sort of thing. Nonetheless, eventually, we found a bit more about Neko. Neko being a strain, she is also able to manipulate not just the space around her and create illusions and stuff. She's also able to manipulate the memories of people, and this made a lot of sense why Shiro wasn't able to remember some certain things, so being where his parents' house was, or why that girl didn't remember who Shiro was. So this made sense of how we saw a little flashback, and we saw that Neko was able to manipulate the minds of people who have never met before and believe that they are the bestest of friends, which made a lot of sense to us because why Shiro's memories weren't adding up, why that girl didn't remember him. It just started, everything started to clog into place and everything started to come together now. And obviously Shiro wanted to know more before he had actually met Neko, and we found out that when Shiro fell and created that hole in the roof, he was actually kicked off by this mysterious man. Now, who this man is, we don't know. I'm gonna say, this is my guess. I'm saying that this guy is the colorless king, not Shiro colorless king, but the one before Shiro. Ichigen Miwa, that's his name. I believe that this guy is Ichigen Miwa, and that he's kicked Shiro off. Why, we don't know. Who he is, we don't know. We don't really know anything about him, really. But I believe that this guy is Ichigen Miwa. Why? I don't know. What? I have loads of questions for this guy, but I don't know anything about him. So, I can't answer any of those questions for myself, let alone you. Please do let me know who you think this guy is in the comments below. Whether he can be I don't know, maybe just another king. Who knows? Who knows at this point in time? But that was so interesting. That's how the episode ended, and Shiro was questioning himself like, who the hell is that guy? But that was pretty much the whole episode in a nutshell burst. So it was very good. I'd say one of the best episodes so far. Finally the show is starting to take off. Finally things are starting to kick off, and everything is starting to look all Gucci. So that was pretty much it. I'm gonna can't leave it on this cliffhanger, so I'm gonna go ahead and watch episode 8. Yeah. So once again, please do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below what you think. If I've missed anything out, please do tell me down below, and I'll see what I can do about it. So until next time, guys, thank you for watching. Bells out.